What up? It's your boy DJ PK, and today we've got a special video for you. Unfortunately, as I mentioned in a previous video, my Sega Saturn has been acting strangely. For some reason, out of the blue, the controllers stopped working. And I've tested two separate controllers that have both worked previously with no signs of failure. So I'm pretty sure that it might have something to do with the unit itself. I'm hoping it's some minor problem with like the controller port. I don't know. I've not got a lot of experience with this. I'm going to open it up, give it a good clean, and see if that fixes it. Strangely enough, a lot of problems that I've encountered with broken devices, they just needed to be cleaned and they worked good as new. So I've not had any experiences where I've actually had to like solder anything or test any of the crap. What are they called? I can't remember. I've seen them, these repair videos a million times. I forget what they're called. The lines on the motherboard. If you can remember, leave a comment in the comment section. I forget what they're called. Crap. Anyways, I'm hoping that it's just the controller port. I've never looked inside of a Sega Saturn before, so that will be fun for us all. A little informational or informative journey for us all. I know some units, the controller port can actually be removed and replaced entirely. So I think maybe the GameCube was one of those things. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure you could just detach the controller port. Anyways, if it's something simple like that, that could be great. If it's a little more than that, I can try to test some like continuities or whatever on the board, but that's above my pay grade. But we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. All right, check it. Focus. I guess it's really small. Let's see. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, it's just a Phillips head. Okay. Nothing too spectacular, which is awesome when it comes to repairs and crap like that. You don't have to have a special bit or anything. I guarantee you probably have this laying around your house somewhere. This case is held together pretty simply. If I'm not mistaken, I believe there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, it seems. One here, one here. It's difficult to... So one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. They're... I can't imagine that you would not be able to see these like on your own. It's not like some of these freaking systems will hide the daggone screws like underneath these like little rubber grips and stuff like that. I always hate that because like you have to like, they're held on with adhesive, so naturally taking those off doesn't always promise that they're going to go back on or stay on after you remove them. And if you have to remove them enough, I mean, you might end up losing those, which would piss me off. Come on now.
Let's go.
Wonder what we're gonna find in here, because I'm wondering. I can't imagine that screw would just be loose for no reason. So I'm wondering if someone else had the inkling to go on in here and see what's going on. All right, drum roll, please. If you want to see the inside, you've got the old disc tray kajigger, you know. There's my finger. Oh my gosh. There's dust in here. I had to just throw this whole thing in the sink. There's metal parts, I don't want it to rust. And there it is. The inside. It looks like this ribbon cable, the tape that they were using to hold it down is dislodged itself, but that shouldn't be an issue. Interesting, interesting. So, as you can see here, I mean, this is where the controller ports are. So, right here, of course, is the controller port. Look at that, we still have our power button intact. Pop, pop, pop. Interesting. What the crap is this? Oh yeah, that's right. This is the power supply. Yeah, I don't want to touch that. I don't know. I don't know if there's any residual power in there. It's gonna fry my brains. Probably won't kill you, but it will probably hurt like heck. Man, I need to invest in a can of duster, man. I could just spray this whole thing out, man. It doesn't. Luckily, it doesn't look like the previous owner was a pet owner. Because usually that crap is just caked all in everywhere. But it just looks like they got all kinds of fuzz balls in here. Vacuum your house. Alright. So we've got a ribbon cable right here that looks like it's plugging directly into. It goes from I don't think you can really see it very well, but if you look right there, it looks like it's plugging directly down. It's got kind of a weird bend right there, but then it goes underneath the board. If you can see down there, there's another port where that connects it to I'm guessing the main board or whatever at the very bottom. You can kind of see it right there, that little white bar in the back. Yeah, it looks like we can just pull that up at the front, actually, right here. I break the whole thing. I don't know, are there any releases? Before we do anything stupid, let's go ahead and take off the... Is that just the guard? Can I take that guard directly off? Look at me asking you questions. Like you can answer. got it off. That was annoying. Here, just for funsies, you can check out. That's the plate that covers it. Nice little unicorn horn going on right there. As I said before, that's for the LED. Um, it should be self-explanatory, but the LED shines up through here, and it gives it visibility, so you don't have to include another board, like attaching another board to the surface of it. So as you can see right here, you've got the LED light. It's a little green LED. Come here, you punk. Alright. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking with bacon grease. Okay, gentle, gentle. Okay, there we go. And there we have it. This is the controller port in all of its glory. Nothing special on the bottom. Check that Sega 1995. Hey, can you focus? Focus. Freaking butthead. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. I should say Sega 1995. All right. Looking at it, I can't really see any reason why it wouldn't be working. I guess there is, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Just a little scuzz. But yeah, I don't see anything. It doesn't look like there's any like corrosion or anything on it. I'm still gonna clean the crap out of it, but I'm not seeing really any reasons why it shouldn't be working. Which, we'll clean it, put it back together, and see what happens. But that is a little more disconcerting considering the fact that it looks like the ribbon cable is fully connected, was fully connected to both ports. So I don't know. Hopefully, there's no issues after we clean it, but who knows. Alright, let's go ahead and move this big hunk over here. Boom. You know what time it is. Isopropyl time. right. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Let's go ahead and reattach this and see if it works. All right, it's the moment of truth. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. Power's back on. That's a good sign. All right, we got our controller here. Let's plug it in and see if it works. Okay, it is in. Hold on 1 second. Why is it not outputting sound? Okay, I don't care. Before it was, loading the game and everything, but this is... I don't understand. It recognized my button pushes, but it's not recognizing the start button. Let's try one more thing. Okay, I lied. We're gonna try 2 more things. Okay, I don't know why this would have anything to do with it, but we're going to try another game. Oh, this one is filthy. I really need to clean this. This is a game that I picked up at the secondhand store out of the junk bin for $1. Virtua Fighter 2. And it looks disgusting. Okay. So we're going to try the same controller again. There's no reason it shouldn't work, to my understanding. Okay, I mean, we made it past here last time. I'm pressing the C button to progress. I don't know if you can press the star button there. I can't remember. The star button didn't work if it can be used. Loading. There we go. That's a nice design, though. Press the start button. I am repeatedly pressing the start button. Start. Seems like a tremendous oversight, like to not allow you to progress past the loading screen without the start button. If the other buttons work just fine. Here's controller number 2. Port 1. Pressing the start button. Nothing. Ten-hour loading screen. Nothing. So I'm going to power it off, power it back on, and it should ask me, no. Hold on, I guess I gotta wait a little bit longer. What is going on here? Oh, I bet I need to... Yep, it loaded again. Gosh darn it. Let me... It's like it juices up that battery just enough to, like, remember when you turn it back on. Like, to remember the date, but... Probably not waiting long enough. It's probably going to do the same thing. Nope. Just going to take the disc out. Again, look. It works. Great. But for some reason, the start button, it's not like launching the games. What the crap, man? It's the middle of checking the CD. Loading, please wait. Nope, it's not working. Well, that sucks. Alas, not everything can be cleaned with isopropyl alcohol. But perhaps I just need to clean some other parts of the board. I don't know. But that will have to be for another video. So, it perhaps isn't the controller board. But maybe it is. I don't know. It could be somewhere else on the motherboard, which really sucks. I honestly don't understand only why the start button isn't working, so maybe I'm gonna have to do a little investigation online. But well, hopefully you found that an interesting journey into Sega Saturn. And if you like what I do, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And as always, love, peace, and Afro Grease.